Hi there, and welcome to day one of our 21 daily practices, the Winter Solstice series. I'm Kelly Bonsall, and I'm excited to share a practice with you to get you started. So this is going to be one of Creative Musings' kind of fundamental key practices that we do for art journaling and intentional creativity and intuitive inquiry art making. And that is the discovery drawing. And so I'm excited to share that with you. And the inquiry we're going to be bringing into it is what is on your lifeline. So here we go. Enjoy, and thanks for joining us. All right, here we go. So I've got my journal here. This is just a mixed media page, but this practice, discovery drawing, will work on anything. You can, I often say you can do it on a napkin with a ballpoint pen in 1 minute, or you could do it on a canvas, a beautiful piece of watercolor paper with every amazing art material that you have. So what I'm going to be using today, I've just got sort of my general little art box here. It's got some pencils, different colored things, and pens. I've got some markers. I've got my colored pencils, crayons, and I usually have a few little things about to just let my muse choose what she is called to. So a discovery drawing. The way discovery drawing works is we create a line and we let that line sort of tell us a story or give us some kind of response to our inquiry. The inquiry is the question and the intention that we are looking for some more information about. So for day one here, what is on your lifeline is our inquiry. I'm going to use just a regular Sharpie marker for my discovery drawing. And I am not trying to control this line. I am just letting it do whatever it wants to do, trusting that the information, the deepening that I'm looking for will be revealed. So get your pen ready if you want to do this with me, or you can watch it and do it on your own. And I'm going to create a line for about 30 seconds to 1 minute. And again, I'm not trying to control it. I'm just letting it go. Take a big, beautiful breath. What is on my lifeline? Sometimes I move quickly. Sometimes I let my line go very slowly. I usually don't talk when I'm doing it, but I want to give you some more information. So again, I'm just listening, letting the line go as it goes. Sometimes I don't even focus my visual focus on what I'm doing. I might look off to another part of the drawing. That helps me keeps me from trying to control it too much. All right, and you end at the end of your time. So if you're doing this on your own, you can set a timer for about 1 minute. If you're following along with me, I haven't been timing myself, so just gonna feel it. There we go. All right, that is a discovery drawing. That's the discovery, the line of discovery is what we call it. And so what I'm doing now is I might already see something that's really standing out. So I'm seeing sort of, this looks like a beak, and this is some kind of an eye. I don't know what that means, but it stood out to me. So I'm listening and I'm trusting. I am practicing connecting with my intuition. And I'm going to allow that to be. I might add some other design just for play. So we're working with looking, discovering, exploring the marks that we've made. I think it's similar to like when you look at the clouds and you try to find a shape. And loosely, gently holding my inquiry of what is on your lifeline, what is on my lifeline. And also playing and having fun and getting lost in just the creative practice and the design of it. Because the final step will be to do some reflection. All right. The other thing I do, in addition to continuing with my marker and maybe finding some shapes, is if I don't see anything or if I get stuck and I'm just not sure what to do next, I just look at my materials. I ask my muse what color she's craving, and that color comes out. And I might just start coloring in some spaces. This marker has seen better days, but that kind of, as the ink's running out of marker, has its own sort of beautiful texture to it. And so I'm noticing things like that as I work on a discovery drawing. How does that make me feel? I might go for something different. I'm gonna go put up my crayons, and I notice I had this sparkly blue one in here when I held them up earlier. So I'm gonna do something with that. Sometimes I stay in the lines, and that feels good. And sometimes I will move outside of the lines. And I really believe that all of this is me giving myself information about what's going on. Let's see, I'm gonna grab some colored pencils just to show you all the different things. And I don't take a lot of time picking out my color. I look, the one that's calling me, sometimes I might in my head be thinking like, oh, I'm ready for yellow, and I'll grab yellow. Sometimes I don't know. And I will just choose a color. So I'm doing more design. Again, I'm not overthinking it. And every once in a while I'm glancing at my inquiry and my prompt. Just to connect again. This is interesting. Ooh, okay. So I just got a really clear, there's something that this creature here is looking at. I don't know what yet. I've also got some watercolor here, and I'm just gonna use, this is an aqua brush, so it's just kind of already got some water in there. You know, there's no right materials for this kind of thing. I could be using whatever I have. I could be using my finger and the sand on the beach. All right, I'm gonna keep working on this. I'm gonna time lapse the process, and then I will come back to it to tell you the final step for our discovery drawing. All right, so I feel complete with my page and the creative process, at least for right now. I might go back to it and add some more details. But now some things have kind of been speaking to me as I've been going, and I'm starting to get a sense of what it means. And some things I have no idea what they mean yet. So a very important part of an intentional creativity process is going to be to do some reflection and to bring some language into your process. So my inquiry is, what is on your lifeline? And so I'm going to simply turn to another page. I will often use the opposite page from what I'm working on, so they're kind of together and I can look at this while I'm doing my writing. And I am going to just put the pen in the hand of my truest self, my muse, and let her go to town to start to write and see what comes up. And I will share that with you in just a moment. So I've done some writing, and my process sometimes, especially with a beautiful discovery drawing with the continuous line, is I may start in one area and let my eye move around, almost as if creating a poem and letting each line come from a different area of the drawing. And sometimes the writing just takes over and doesn't really have any clear, thing I'm pointing to about it. So I'll share with you, and then you can share with us, posting what you wrote or reaching out an email. We would love to see and hear what you have discovered on your lifeline. On my lifeline, there is deep curiosity, noticing areas in me that need to be felt and trusted blindly. I experience the magnificence of the waterfall and move into a place I have yet to explore fully. But I do have the map. Cool and mysterious, playful and sweet, my lifeline is holding enchantment, strength of the forest, and vulnerability of butterfly wings. On this line, I can grow and move away with a place to come home to and land. Creativity and play, curiosity and mystery, these bring me back to safety and security of true self and love, always love. So I hope you've enjoyed this process. Again, please share with us. And this discovery drawing can be done with any of the inquiries that we're going to be sharing throughout our 21 daily practices. So come back to it. It's a process of exploring and practicing and playing. So thank you.